Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been following my videos, you know that Trump has been running from the topic of police reform. It's people like Trump that are very content with the unequal way white people and black people are treated by cops. He doesn't want that to change. He doesn't. He is happy with that being in place, and he does not want it to change. The treatment that we have been receiving for centuries, this man don't want to do a thing about it. And what I'm about to tell you in this next article will just reinforce it even more. So this came out in NPR June 5th, 2020. Trump says, strong economy will bring racial justice. Now, when did the economy make any difference when it comes down to racism against the black community? When has this even made a difference to us? So you mean to tell me in all the centuries that have rolled by and the economy going up and down during those periods of time, that racial injustice got better? No, it didn't. And this man, he is just insulting everybody's intelligence. Just like that comment he made about, the jobless rate was getting better, and talking about George Floyd would be happy. George Floyd would not be talking about that shit if he was alive. Black people don't talk about that, because no matter what your economy is like, unemployment's always been the highest among us more than anyone else. Please. None of this stuff this man is saying is going to work. People are seeing straight through you. This is just another way of Trump saying he don't want to do nothing about racial injustice by these cops in the country at all. He's just trying to hide behind all of these different topics. Oh, the jobless rate. Oh, the economy. He's trying to, this man is disgusting. But let's move on. President Trump touting May's lower than expected unemployment rate Friday said a strong economy was the greatest thing that could happen to race relations. False. False. If that was the case, we would have seen it by now. It don't take 500 years to see it. This man got to be an idiot if he think anybody believes that. Again, more proof that he doesn't want to do anything in this country about racism. He is making it very obvious. And he seemed to proclaim that George Floyd, whose killing by police in Minneapolis has sparked more than a week of protests, would be happy with the economic news. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't, nor would any black person be happy with the economic news, because it doesn't change our situation at all. Hopefully, George is looking down right now and saying this is a great thing that is happening for our country. This is a great day for him. It is a great day for everybody. Trump added, this is great day in terms of equality. No, it isn't. The economy does not add up to equality in America. It haven't in the past, and it doesn't now. Again, this is just his way of not doing anything about the immediate situation going on in the country. He just wants the protesting to stop without lifting a finger. It's not going to work. It was difficult to determine Trump's exact intent, as he spent most of a 50-minute long appearance in the White House Rose Garden talking about the economy, but frequently veering off onto other topics. Before mentioning Floyd, Trump said that equal justice under the law means that every American receives equal treatment in every encounter with law enforcement, regardless of race, color, gender, or creed. But the problem is that's not happening. See, you writing something on paper and it being carried out are two different things. And it's always been that case. So if everybody was being treated the same, then why would you have to sit there and make this statement? That says it all right there. This man is full of shit. He knows everything is not equal in this country. For him to sit there and insult everybody's intelligence is just ridiculous. Asked what his plan was to address concerns expressed by protesters, Trump said, "That's what my plan is. We're going to have the strongest economy in the world." So, in other words, fuck the protesters. It's about money. That's what he just said in that statement. While unemployment rate dipped for white and Hispanic workers, for African Americans, it nudged up by 1/10 of a point. But this is a good thing to him. And this is going to make everything equal. Man, if you don't get your ass out of here. When asked by a reporter, how is that a victory? Trump waved dismissively and said only, "You are something." In other words, he had no answer. Trump spoke at a signing ceremony for a measure making revisions to the Paycheck Protection Program. It was billed as a news conference, but Trump didn't formally take questions. Speaking later Friday to former Vice President Joe Biden, the presumptive Democratic nominee, was sharply critical of Trump's reference to Floyd. George Floyd's last words, "I can't breathe, I can't breathe," have echoed all across the nation, quite frankly, all around the world, Biden said. For the president to try to put any other words in the mouth of George Floyd, I frankly think it's despicable. The president wants the status quo, but he could care less about making police reform. His thing is money. Trump lost a lot of money. If you look at the news from the past, back in March, he lost $1 billion. That's where his mind is. It's not on any police reform or doing anything about cops. In fact, he told cops to be abusive. Remember, rough them up as you're putting them in the police car. You remember that? He's encouraging them to be abusive out here and be terrorists when they're dealing with the public. He's encouraging that mess. He's the law and order president. Yeah, well, out on Twitter, they got a new name for him, #BunkerBoy. That's what they're calling him out there, #BunkerBoy. But ladies and gentlemen, please tell me what you think. Trump ain't fooling no damn body. He's not. You know, if he really cared, he would have jumped at the opportunity to fix this thing with policing right away. But as you can see, his only interest is about the economy and money. To hell with everything else. Let everything else stay the same. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.